What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me, man. We got a good video today, man. I apologize for the hiatus. Like I said, man, I was talking to my man Dave James. Shout out my man Dave James. Uh, you know, I've been like working crazy. This week been fucking ridiculous. So it's been hard to kind of do a lot, shit a lot going on as Flight Sports TV, but I'm definitely here to bring the content to the people. It was a wild, crazy trade deadline. The Pelicans did lose tonight to the Nuggets. I'm not really going to cover that game too much. I'm going to save that for my man when he joined. But nonetheless, man, it's ridiculous out here, man. Lonzo Ball, man. Let's kind of get into it, man. I was very disgusted at what I seen. All the activity that was happening over the past week, really the whole season, but it really started to like rear its ugly head this week. Pause. I didn't like some of the shit that was taking place with Lonzo. I didn't appreciate all the trade shit that was happening. And almost like it really like for shining the flashlight on the Pelicans because all season they was trying to pair Lonzo with JJ and this, that, and the third, but then Lonzo ended up getting singled out with the trade rumors. And it's like it is what it is. I'm a firm believer now with the Bulls trade. I'm gonna get to my man Dave James in a minute, but I'm a firm believer with this trade that happened with the Bulls that Lonzo Ball is New York Knicks bound, and the Knicks is going to be able to control everything because they got the money, and that's the scary part. What's going on, Dave?
Yeah,
Yo, Dave, I want to definitely congratulate you on your channel. I was just watching your video that just came out, man.
yeah, man.
It's going up there for you,
Yeah,
though.
man. That's
Good
the
to see
most
that.
views. That's the most views I got in 10 hours, man.
Yeah, man, congratulations, man. You're gonna
Yeah,
get more views than that. It's just a start.
yeah, man.
Just keep doing your thing, and then just
I'm
keep
just keep
looking up.
uploading.
Yeah, just keep working. Like I
Yeah,
said,
man.
I got 312 videos. It's kind of crazy, like just in the early stages, work.
Yeah, man. For
Content
real.
is king, man. Content is king. Definitely. Yeah. So let's get into it, man. Did you see the Pelicans game today?
Man, Pelicans, bro, them niggas terrible, bro. That was horrible, bro.
Yeah, they definitely lost.
I mean,
Pardon.
Ingram choked again. I mean, regular shit.
Yeah, Ingram. Yeah, man.
Ingram was
Ingram.
bad, man. The Pelicans, bro. And I was so mad. I was going to get traded, man. But I mean, we got to deal with it, bro. You can tell this team don't want him. You saw what Griffin said.
Yeah. Tell me what he said. I
I
seen it
don't
when he
give a
was
fuck
talking
with
about
Griffin, man.
trading them for a ham sandwich, this, that,
Yeah,
and the
Griffin was
third.
doing a lot of capping in that interview. I'll never
Yeah,
forget him.
that's all political.
He's capping. He's just saying it to make Lonzo feel better or some shit. He's
Yeah, they had
capping.
his name all in deep
Come
and
on,
knee
bro.
deep
Stop.
in trades.
No way. There's no way that all his names got put in all them sources and it was just all cap. Like, bro, stop lying.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
That's not true. Because then everybody wanted to got traded. I mean, everybody's in trade rumors before they get traded. The fuck? Like, Griffin was lying. He was just trying to make himself look better. You know what you did, Griffin. You was trying to trade him, but you didn't find the right deal, so you kept him. But just admit that. Just be like, yeah, we were trying to shop him. He was trying to, be around the bush and shit,
Yeah,
laughing and shit.
I saw. Yeah, real political. I definitely
Yeah,
did see that. Everything is a joke. Shit ain't no joke.
you try to trade the nigga, bro. Like, yeah.
They gonna pay for this shit. In free agency.
Hopefully Lonzo's smart enough not to sign with these niggas,
Yeah.
especially after today's loss. That was bad. That was a terrible loss they just did today, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, as the Pelicans continue to, like I said, to lose, people were making it seem like the Pelicans did something because they did gut out a win with the Nuggets, cool. But the Laker win, come on, anybody would have beat the Lakers. They could have took Zion out the game, they would have beat the Lakers.
Yeah,
AD and LeBron. I mean, I think they were just overriding that situation. You see,
yeah. Everybody was gassing them up
they just trying to find any narrative to push.
to say that they're better without Zoe.
Yeah, and they're not, and they're gonna
Yeah,
find
I mean
out.
tonight showed it clearly they're not better without Zoe. I mean, Zion went for 40 and these niggas still lost. I mean, like the Pelicans are pretty. I told you, horrible coaching, horrible contracts. Let's fuck this team up. I mean, look at what did Steven Adams give you out there tonight? I mean, he was horrible, man. Like
Horrible.
I'm on Twitter, everybody's coming for him. Bledsoe played good tonight. Steven
Yeah,
Adams,
Bledsoe been struggling.
yeah, but Bledsoe been struggling. But I mean, at least Bledsoe came out there. But I don't like Steven Adams has been struggling this whole season to me, bro. Like he's just not fitting at all. But it's like I don't understand why it's going under the rug. Like it's like Pelicans fans are selective. Because if that was Lonzo, bro, everybody would have been on his ass, bro.
Yeah,
I already said Lonzo should sit as long. Lonzo should sit as long as he wants to sit, nigga. With whatever hip he has, bro. Because the Pelicans ain't making the playoffs, and he has to be healthy for free agency. Because I mean, the season's over like in 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I said. And they are 2 games out of that playing. If you want to get technical, but it's gonna be an uphill battle.
I don't believe in the Pelicans.
Yeah, me neither.
They ain't making that shit. So I'm saying, Lonzo, if you want to take 2 weeks off, you might as well, bro. So you can make sure you healthy enough for next year, where you go to the Bulls or the Knicks.
Yeah, the Bulls is a long shot, man. They don't have the money, yo. They're gonna be competing with some teams with some bread. They picked up Al-Farouq Amino. You know, I do feel like they can move. That you know the NBA tricky. If they can make some,
they got to move some pieces because they was trying to get Zoe, but this nigga Griffin was stubborn. I don't know what he wanted.
But the Knicks could offer Lonzo a $20+ million contract and still have room for a fucking max free agent. So I'm just going to put that out there for the people. You got Julius, you got RJ. I like what the Knicks did, but I really wish they would have pulled the trigger because the Knicks got all the assets. You know, I know a lot of people think that the Knicks are just this, that, and the third, the shittiest team in the league, but they have stockpiled asset after
this year, man.
I tell you what, the Oklahoma City Thunder got the most assets in terms of picks. They got a whole lot of picks. Oklahoma City and I would say the Knicks, they could trade for anybody. They could trade for whoever. They could get Bradley Beal if they wanted to at the time. They could get anybody because they got that players and they got the assets. They got it all. But it is like I said, the Knicks, man, I really would have wished they would have pulled the trigger on this deal. The Knicks are reluctant to give up first-round picks, you know, but this was the player to give up the picks for. You have Lonzo Ball there. It's not just trading for anybody when you give up these picks. You trading for your point guard of the future. He was 23 years old. I understand the narrative. It will be beautiful if he comes as a free agent because then you keep Kevin Knox, you keep some of these players you was going to have to move, but you got to end up moving some of these guards that you got if you pick up Lonzo. I think the Knicks is going to get Lonzo due to the fact that they got so much money. And that's going to be a problem. They're going to be able to put a poison pill deal in there for New Orleans where New Orleans is going to blink. I'm telling the people right now, I'm pointing it out, you know, Flight Sports TV, I prophesy a lot of shit. I think that it's about to be time for orange and blue. A lot of Lonzo Ball fans, they're going to be rocking that orange and blue. And I told the people that I'm a Knicks fan day one. I let that be known. The Knicks just caused me so much turmoil. And I'm watching the Knicks from a distance. I'm going to get back to you, Dave. It's just because when I give the Knicks my all, they crush me, you know, and I refuse to be crushed by the New York Knicks because
that's a legit team this year, man. I think you could put, you know, you can have trust in them. They definitely make it.
I hope so. I just don't want to get it's a long season. I don't want to start getting too emotional because when the Knicks crush me, it's a different type of feeling from when the Pelicans crush me. When the Knicks crush me, it's heartbreaking. I mean, the shit is crazy. I mean, I'm telling you. Randall out here, bro. Randall.
Man,
yo, that pick and roll with Lonzo and Randall, and you keep Mitchell Robinson, you got Obi Toppin. I look for the new. I'm telling you right now, for Lonzo Ball fans, look out for Chicago due to the fact that they could probably move a couple of things around. Look out for obviously New Orleans due to the fact that they can match anything. But I feel like some team like the Knicks, they're gonna. You know, so you got the Knicks. Look out for Miami as a dark horse. Look out for Miami. I don't see the fit with Miami due to the fact that they got Oladipo now. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to re-sign him. You got Tyler Hero. You got Dragic. You got Kendrick Nunn. I don't really see the fit with Lonzo there. And I hope he's smart enough to see because when you go there, it's gonna be a log jam, and you know, it's no talent. You know, those guys been there for a while. There's no telling. You just gonna come there and just uproot a Goran Dragic like that. You know, but It is what it is. But I look out for Miami as a dark horse. And possibly Charlotte. You got to put Charlotte out there. So that's why I'm telling you, the Bulls, the Knicks, the Hornets, and Miami as a dark horse. Miami and Charlotte as dark horses, believe it or not.
LMAO, the Knicks better than the Pels right now. Facts.
Yeah, but the Knicks are smart enough not to see. The thing with the Knicks is they've made a lot of bad decisions. See, old New York, we would have got Lonzo easy because they're not giving them no first round picks. They could have got Lonzo right now if they would have gave up this year's first. They would have had Lonzo Ball right now, but the Knicks don't want to give up these first round picks. They easily ready to trade some of these motherfuckers. They was ready to give up Mitchell Robinson, for Lonzo. They put like 2 offers on the table, and I don't think they was trying to give up those first rounders, and that's what was causing the problem. And David Griffin trying to bust somebody upside the head, trying to get 2 or 3 first round picks. So David Griffin is acting crazy.
Yeah,
Griffin was playing games. Yeah, because they could have got Lowry marketing, and I'm not saying I like Lonzo. I like Lonzo over marketing because marketing been struggling. I know people don't really point that out there, but I think marketing would have been a better fit. Marketing would have been a good fit with the Bulls. I mean, with the Pelicans. So I don't see why they did.
Lonzo Vucevic, Levine. Oh my god!
Yeah, now you're talking about a team, and I think the only way Lonzo gets to the Bulls is a trade. They possibly could have got Kobe White. They could have got some people.
Right, bro. Lonzo.
I like Lonzo over Kobe White. I look at Kobe White as a nutcase, and that's not a bad thing. I just think he just chuck a lot of shots, and I don't.
True. That's a fact. Though.
He's a nut. He's not a point guard. He's just a fucking microwave dude. Right? He come in the game just chucking, and when it's going in, it looks good. Pause. But when he missed a lot of shots,
he ain't doing nothing else.
It looked nothing else. He started to look ridiculous.
He looks crazy. When Lonzo's missing shots, he's grabbing rebounds, he's climbing up, he's defending. You know what I mean? It's just more value there.
He would fit better with the Bulls because he would be running and gunning that show.
And Lonzo runs the offense. He gets everybody a good shot.
Yeah, I like those. I would have loved that they would have got Lonzo with the Bulls due to the fact with the Vucevic. I wasn't feeling Lonzo to the Bulls due to the fact of I don't like Billy Donovan. No disrespect to Billy Donovan, but Lonzo. You said what about Billy?
I don't really know Billy like his coaching style.
I was monitoring him because Melo was on the goddamn OKC, so I was able to follow this guy extensively about 2-3 seasons ago. But I wasn't, like I said, the thing about Billy Donovan is Lonzo Ball has really been fucked over by some coaches, and shout out to the people that notice. You talking about motherfucking
Luke Walton.
Luke, you got who else?
Man, you got Stan.
Gentry was up and down. Gentry might have been the best one, but he was just wildly up and down.
Bro, I wouldn't really say Gentry. I won't really say Gentry. I'll say because man,
Gentry was
up and down with it, but I'll say
around too. But Gentry did the best.
Luke, man. Stan and Luke. I mean, Luke doesn't know what to do with talent. I mean, you know how Luke is.
But what I want to say is I want to continue because you're talking about these coaches and then obviously what's going on with Stan Van Gundy. I didn't really like the fit with Billy Donovan, because he's not a strong-willed coach. He kind of is looks to me as a pushover, and I don't feel like man the respect.
He said a pushover.
I just don't I'm not feeling that. You look at the New York Knicks. Strong leadership. Tom Thibodeau was over there.
True. Fly. That's a fact. You can't play with that nigga. I'm going to let you know about you. Play with me.
You know where I was going? Thibodeau ain't no joke. And you talk about
he ain't no bitch.
A defensive minded Lonzo Ball play D. You understand? He want to get up and down. So you got Julius. You got these lob threats all over the motherfucking place. You got shooters, so I started to really. You got RJ. I looked at
RJ,
it. Okay,
RJ talk, man.
Yeah, I looked at the Knicks like, okay, you giving up. What's the name, really my man? You giving up Mitchell Robinson, which I wasn't a fan of because I love Mitchell Robinson, believe it or not. But you looking at it as you pairing Lonzo, RJ, and motherfucking Julius. That's how you looking at it, you know. And I looked at it like that. You could get another Mitchell Robinson somewhere else. You get Drummond or somebody, you get another lob threat because all you getting with a Robinson block shots and he's a lob threat. You could find that anywhere. You understand? I'm just saying, you know, I like Mitch. But
you can find that energy center anywhere.
Yes, you know, so I really like the fit with Tibbs, you know. So I really was disgusted that the Knicks didn't pull the trigger because I really think they really would have maximized their chances. But hopefully Lonzo understands. I hope that's not a factor in free agency because I do believe the Knicks are the best option for Lonzo Ball to reach stardom the way that we all believe he can be, because there is going to be no fucking question who's the starting point guard of that team, who's going to be running the show. You put him in New York City, the fans going to eventually come back in the arena. Could you imagine?
Fly, you know, them jerseys going to be selling crazy.
Could you imagine Lonzo Ball in New York? Could you imagine? I'm just putting it. Could you fucking imagine? You think the dude is a box office attraction?
Yeah, man.
Lonzo Ball.
Man, I would have bought a jersey, bro.
Yes, they're gonna be. You said what about jersey?
I would have bought jersey as soon as Lonzo get in New York. I would have bought a jersey. Nigga, I ain't
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
We got jerseys, man.
Yeah, you feel me? So I think
went to a game. At least I would have went to a game, man. The Knicks would be so fun.
Tibbs is the best option for Lonzo Ball.
Pat Riley's the best coach doing. Yeah, Pat Riley.
Pat is cool. Pat is the best coach.
He said he must leave SVG. I mean, look, SVG just was horrible today again. I mean, how many times does it take for him to keep screwing up for the team to realize that he's just not the man, bro? I don't know.
Well, like I said, that's the Griffin hire. You know, he got to dress Griffin. Griffin got to dress him up. He ain't gonna start. I'll tell you what. He ain't gonna start feeling shit until next season. Right now, he on a honeymoon. Let him start pulling this shit next season. They're not gonna trade a coach this first season. They're not gonna do that. He gonna have to go start the season off next year tumultuous. Like, pardon me. Like, he gonna have to really come out next season. They're gonna start off damn near 2-10, some shit like that. It's gonna sound crazy.
Sam. I agree with you, but at the same time, you could have Zoe could have keeping it like just being
politics,
bro.
You got his politics. What he gonna say? Actually, I want to leave. Lonzo Ball. Let me tell the people right now. Lonzo Ball is going where the money is at, and that's why I keep pointing to the New York Knicks.
Exactly.
The Knicks have all the money. You understand?
T-Sam, you really think T-Sam? You really think Lonzo's gonna take a pay cut for these niggas?
Thank you.
Fuck no. They ain't paying Zoe anyways this summer.
He ain't taking over.
Zoe got to make this business decision for himself. I mean, Zoe knows he's proven in the league now.
Listen, it's gonna be people gonna be pissed at this Lonzo contract because number one, people are already talking about how Lonzo a few months ago, and even if whatever the hell weeks ago, people saying Lonzo, but his whole career they've been saying Lonzo Ball is trash, a bum, he shouldn't be in the league. Lonzo Ball gonna get a $20 million contract this season. I didn't believe it was gonna happen, but he is improving his game. He's upping his 3-point percentage. Let him close out this season just like he's doing. He gonna get 20+ million. You feel me? Because the Knicks got it. The Pelicans ain't gonna match the offer, and that's how they're gonna prime Lonzo from New Orleans. Because the Knicks are gonna put a near max contract. Lonzo Ball not gonna get a max deal, but he's gonna get a near max deal. You understand? He ain't gonna get 25, 26, but he might get 20 or 21. And people heads gonna flip when he get a 5-year, 4-year. You feel me? 100 something. You feel me? 150. You feel me? There's gonna whoa.
T-Sam,
be like crazy.
T-Sam, you got to look at this, bro.
Yeah.
In 3 years, we might probably see Zoe and Zion together again, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Look, that could be legit. Because look, at the time, how Lonzo's gonna be like 26. Because I think if Lonzo goes to the Knicks, he's gonna be there for a while, bro.
The man is 23 years old, y'all. 23. People make it seem like he a 10-year veteran. These players coming in young. They coming in the league at 18.
Niggas forget, bro, because it's because he came in at like 18, 19, bro.
That's what I'm saying. The man is 23. You got
Obi Toppin. He just turned.
Obi Toppin is 23, and he's a rookie. I just want to point that out to the people. Obi Toppin is 23.
Lonzo's age, bro. Y'all forget. Y'all forgetting that shit, bro.
That's why I wish the Knicks would have gave up one of those first-round picks because You're not just trading for anybody. You're trading for
a young
a
guard,
23-year-old point guard of the
young
future.
guard who's not even close to being in his prime years yet, bro. Who is 4 years away from his prime. You know what I mean?
I was disgusted that the Knicks didn't pull a trigger because they have all the assets, but I'm trying to figure out who they holding this shit
That's what
for.
I'm saying. You
Who do
got
you give it
Zion,
to?
one of Zion's best friends, and RJ too. I'm saying it could be a possibility later on in their careers that Zion becomes a Knicks, and now you're gonna have a polished Lonzo. And I think by that time, this is gonna be an all-star Lonzo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially in New York with
Yeah,
Julius.
by
Julius
26, it's
can
definitely gonna
feed
be a
him.
polished all-star Zoe, and like Zion's gonna be better. Like that would be a great big whatever.
He already got it. Julius and Zion is pretty much the similar type players.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll right now though, I'll probably say I'll take Julius though.
Julius is balling. What's the name? Just get up more. Zion can just get up more. But I think Zion isn't. I don't want to jinx his injury.
Zion's gonna be better than Julius though, for sure.
I need to get injured than Julius.
But Zion and Julius ain't no way better than. It's like it's a little.
No, yeah, it's a similar situation. They're two all-stars. You can't go wrong with
special. Hey, Julius might be more than an all-star, bro. He might be.
I mean, Julius is. Listen,
the way he's playing.
He gonna answer that question in the playoffs. Is he more than an all-star? That's
more than one, bro.
That's what happened with Luka. Even if they lose, even if the Knicks lose, but lose in 7 or 6, and it's crazy. They putting the pressure on them niggas, on them dudes. You feel me? They talking about superstar.
I see Julius. Julius, man.
There's a lot of players. You talk about exactly.
That shit is weird to me, bro. How
superstardom. There's a lot of players that are all stars, but have opportunities for superstardom.
Yeah, true.
What's going on, T?
Hey, man.
What's up,
man? Like. Bro, hey man! Shout out to everybody who's been watching my videos, man.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. Everybody, shout out my man Dave James. I need to go. Yo, T, you subscribe to Dave?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah. Dave is working, y'all. Y'all need to go. Shout out to Dave, man. I'm telling you, man. It's crazy. Definitely. Like sports TV, man.
Bro,
so T, talk to me, T.
Well, listen, I want Lonzo Ball to go to the Knicks.
Okay.
I'm 2 hours. I'm 2 hours away from New York in Connecticut.
Oh, what?
Oh, you in Jersey?
Right.
PA?
So no, Connecticut.
CT. Shout out to CT.
Oh, he's from Connecticut.
Around Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah.
Shout out to CT.
Wow.
So if Zoe go to New York, bro, I'm at all the home games.
I'm telling you. Yo, I'm telling you right now, let him go to New York, man. I'm bracking. I got the Knicks shit ready. I'm telling you, I got a Knicks license plate for the car that I'm not putting on yet.
Bro, niggas
with the Knicks, you know.
Niggas
the Knicks is a bad luck franchise, so you gotta play it safe with the Knicks. You know,
man.
I'm just saying, you want to.
I just hope, bro. I'm just praying to God the Knicks don't fuck shit up like they always do.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The Knicks, they talk about the Knicks in the playoffs. It wouldn't surprise me if the Knicks fuck around and fall out the goddamn playoffs. So I'm trying not. I'm trying to
do some
dumbass trading to all.
Knicks is looking good this year, man.
RJ.
T. They listen, like, bro, we gotta be honest. How much times did the Knicks fuck something up, bro? They fucked it up too much to just be like, yep, they're gonna keep this going. I don't think they are, bro. Because
they can't be worse than the Pelicans.
I know.
And the East,
Yo, are you guys seeing Steven Adams, bro? Like, bro, this guy's been bad, bro.
Listen, the Knicks gonna scare some teams, man. You know, the Knicks, if they just gotta put a couple of people.
They can get a marquee free. They can get like Bradley Beal, bro. You get
That's
Bill,
but listen,
though, and you get a serious wing threat to go up with what's the name, and if they could sneak what's the name, LaMarcus Aldridge, I don't believe it's gonna happen, but I wish they could sneak LaMarcus. I don't even know if he's meeting with the Knicks, but I would have really loved if they could sneak LaMarcus or something. I know that's not as long.
I think he's in Miami now, though, right?
It happened.
I think he's in Miami, right?
No.
Nah, the
Heat are the favorites to get him.
I tell you what, he's gonna be a problem with the Heat, but he should have took his ass to Portland.
Yeah, I would have. I wouldn't mind seeing Zoe in Boston.
I got something to ask y'all, man.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up, man?
So listen, David Griffin, right? The Pels front office and them. They don't want to pay Lonzo back, right? Came out the Lonzo only wanted $20 million a year.
Yeah.
Around 20 mil.
Yeah.
They didn't want to give it to him, so I guess they didn't value him that high. But then they turn around in the trades, and they want a crazy trade package for Lonzo.
Yeah, they want something ridiculous.
Right. So how you say he's not worth that much? You don't want to give him 20 mil, but when the trade come around, you try to get a crazy trade package for him.
And then
he was trying to get one of them. He was trying to get one of them Drew Holidays. And then the nigga, the first round picks or something. Like, come on, man, you gotta be realistic.
Then the nigga came out today in a press conference, started capping his ass off the whole interview. I could see right through that cap he was saying, all that capping he was doing, bro. He was capping. Nigga was like, oh, don't believe the rumors. My nigga, like, stop it, bro. We know that shit was true, nigga. Fuck out of here.
And there's always gonna be trade with Lonzo.
You know how I think he was talking about in that interview?
Yeah,
I think he was talking about LeVar, man.
Man, LeVar was right, bro. Like, bro, and you know the narrative niggas try to paint after those 2 wins, bro. I was like, come on, the Lakers are damn they're depleted. They're probably losing to the Cavs right now.
Let
me go check.
Man,
they're losing to the Cavs. Oh God, they're losing to the Cavs by 7.
Man, the Lakers gonna lose every single game. The Lakers suck.
Yo, that's crazy. They're losing to the Cavs by 7. Bro, that's what LeBron does right now, bro.
But what I want to tell the people is that's what LeBron does to rosters. He should have kept Lonzo, Drew Holiday, Brandon Ingram, and the rest of them, and they would have been just fine. But now they have nobody.
Now you don't got a future because now you got Schroeder. An old guard who wants 100 mil. You can't pay the nigga that.
They can't even win a fucking game.
You got all these veterans. Man, the Lakers, I'm telling you, the Lakers are going to be trashed in 4 years.
Yo, not only, how about this? I'm gonna book it tonight. Not only they gonna lose to the Cavs, they're gonna get dismantled. It's gonna get ugly. Cavs
fucking horrible, bro.
They're gonna blow the doors off of them.
This is sad. You're losing to the fucking Cavs, bro.
Yeah, Colin Sexton. But this is what I said when everybody like see people like a whole bunch of Pelicans fans was happy that they beat the Lakers the other night, and I'm like, bro, that's basically a G League team. Like, how you not supposed to beat them?
Like, you know what I mean? How does that show that you're better without Zoe? I was getting so mad when I seen them comments. Oh, the Pelicans look good without Zoe. Oh, the Cavs.
But you see what happened tonight, though, right? You see what happened tonight, though, right?
Yeah, bro. Come on now. The team is still fucking horrible. It's terrible, bro.
Like, Zion had like what, almost like 30,
40 and you lose with Zion. That's crazy.
But the thing is with that is that when you got Zion running point, it's going to come to it came down to Zion's like, all right, I got to take the game over. Zoe would have those points more evenly dispersed throughout the whole team.
That's a fact.
That's a big fact.
And that's why the Pelicans need Zoe to play. But Zoe, I don't want Zoe to rush a comeback and look like ass, bro. I don't want him to do that. I want Zoe to take as much time as he wants with his hip, whatever is wrong with his hip, praying for speedy recovery, whatever, how long it takes. Nigga, rest so you can be ready for free agency. You can be 100%, bro. Because I don't want Zoe's value to decrease. You know what I mean? Because the Pelicans ain't making the playoffs anyway. So you know what I mean?
Zoe he need to sit, but he don't need to sit that long. Because the thing about Zoe, when he sit for a long time, he end up losing his rhythm.
Yeah, but I'm saying probably at least like one more game.
Yeah, one more game. I think, yeah. Yep.
2 more games, bro. I'm not trying to see him come back tomorrow because niggas said he got pulled out of practice. So this shit must have really been bugging him.
You know what I want to say? I thought they was holding Lonzo out for a trade.
But he was actually hurt.
I didn't think he was really. I thought they was holding him out because they was going to trade him. When I seen him not playing a few games before the trade deadline and all of the noise started popping up, I was watching, even though I ain't post shit out. I was watching. I was waiting for
everybody was watching
the news to drop. I was waiting for the shit to drop.
Yo, bro, that was crazy. I was on Woj the whole day waiting for him to say Lonzo Ball is signed with the Chicago Bulls or the New York Knicks. I was about to jump and get
bro. Then I knew he was hurt, though.
Lonzo Ball's gonna stay. I was angry as
fuck. I wasn't understanding the Bulls pick when you were talking about that in the beginning, but when they signed Vucevic, I was like, okay, this makes sense now. Now I see the puzzle starting to make sense.
Yeah,
like I said, I don't like Billy, but when they got Vucevic, I said, okay, now you got
look,
two all-stars. Okay, yeah, now you on.
David Griffin wants an unbelievable trade, just a fucking crazy trade.
Yeah, he was trying to get. I'm telling you, he was trying to get probably 2 first round picks.
But Lonzo ain't the guy. Right?
They probably was trying to get quickly. They probably tried to get quickly. Knox.
I don't know what he was trying to do, bro. I know what he was trying to do.
And what's the man? And Mitchell Robinson and 2 first round picks. I'm telling you, I bet that's what happened. They tried to get quickly. Knox, Mitchell Robinson, and 2 first round picks. And not the Dallas picks. The Knicks got Dallas picks too, y'all. Yeah. They wanted the Knicks picks, I bet. The Knicks ain't.
I'm telling you. Hey, watch Melly start hooping for Dallas, bro.
I can't believe they traded me.
I'm telling you.
What the fuck did the Pelicans do with that trade? Let's talk about that for a second.
Let's talk about who they got.
No. I think that's what we got for them though.
They looked out for them, but still, they could use Melly. Melly gonna be a problem up there. They already got Zingis replaced. They got
James Johnson, a nigga that can't even stretch the floor, a nigga that's known for fighting.
James Johnson is a fucking bum,
bro. He fights niggas, bro. That's it. Like, fuck ain't you paying Lonzo for, bro? I don't still see why you don't pay him, bro. Like,
no, there's a lot of politics in the fucking game.
Griffin's deluded, bro. I don't know who he wants. I don't know what he thinks about Naw. Naw's not a point guard, so.
No, it's not. Kyrie Lewis
in the future. Like, but then go out and say it, bro. I'm tired of
it. So that's why you don't need it. Yeah, you don't need
where you want to go, bro. Where you want to do?
Yo, don't tell me I bet they was trying to get RJ Barrett. I'm gonna keep going. Continue.
So
JJ Lopez, I'm telling you.
I knew Lonzo was hurt. Lonzo got hurt. What was the last game he played?
I didn't know he got hurt.
You could tell.
He was holding his game he played, but he did something, and then like for the second half of the game, he kept like
Portland.
Was it a Portland game? Yeah. I think it was. He kept like touching his hip, like his groin. Like I seen something was bothering him. But
yeah, man, it was bothering
with JJ Redick. JJ, man, I think. See, when these dudes want to get traded, I think Bledsoe want to get out of. He want to get out of New Orleans, man. Because it seemed like that brother was just started playing like trash.
I'm telling you, Melly and Redick fooled us, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo, watch JJ Redick go light up shit.
Yo, remember when we first got Melly? Come on, yo, he was looking like fucking Steve Novak.
Yo, Steve Novak, shout out to Steve Novak.
Come on, bro. JJ Redick and Melly are gonna hoop for Dallas because they're not in like a.
And they got you and a better coach. You got what Seth Curry was doing. They're gonna be able to implement all of that.
They're gonna find a way to utilize them correctly. You know what I mean?
You got a real coach.
And I think Redick has really helped Dallas, bro. Dallas is taking a leap, bro, with him.
Oh, you still didn't pick that up?
Man, but look at what the Pelicans got. I don't even know the other niggas. Pelicans ain't got shit, bro. Like, niggas was I was on Twitter and motherfuckers talking about, the Pelicans just got better with these two. Man, you better stop capping, bro.
I don't know, man. I thought
James Johnson ain't ass. I don't say he's not a bum, but he don't fit what we needed. At least let us get like a poor man's 3-point shooter, like just somebody who could shoot a 3. That's all.
But we didn't need scoring though, bro. We needed defense. That's why they picked them dudes up for, because they felt that they can provide some more defense. Because Melly and JJ was trash. He could not on D. He was trash, man.
We should have got something. We can't get nothing.
Defense, bro.
They gave his ass
away. Liabilities on offense, bro. That's
at least they ain't giving to the fucking Lakers.
It's not like these niggas are good on offense. They're liabilities on offense, bro.
Nah, bro. The Pelicans is like one of the top teams in offense in the league, bro. I think seventh in the league in offense.
Who?
The Pels.
But yeah, like, so how you go? So wait, oh my gosh, yo, because the Pelicans rotation is weird as fuck, bro. So it's like, are you gonna, you know what I mean? Are you gonna like implement him the next? Are you gonna put James Johnson in it? What happened to Hernan Gomez? What the fuck?
The boy Hayes.
He lost his minutes. Oh yeah, because Hayes started playing good. That's why.
The ball and all.
So I already told Stan, you know what you need to do with that starting lineup. You know who you need to get out.
Yeah, when is Lonzo Ball coming back? When's he coming back?
Not this game, but the next game.
You need to get out that $30 million.
What you mean? Not the game coming up?
Yeah, not the game coming up, but the following.
Yeah, run it back. I didn't even watch a full Denver game. I just replayed the game on the last 5 minutes on League Pass, and I just saw Ingram hit him.
He coming back Monday against the Celtics.
I think so. Yeah.
He gonna fuck around. Probably come back Thursday against the Magic. The Celtics. He gonna come back against the Celtics in Boston.
I wasn't motivated to, bro. Like that. I'm tired, bro. I'm getting tired, bro. The Pelicans are just so disheartening, bro. They just lose too much, man. Fuck, bro. I be trying to watch so much games, bro, but I for some reason I keep trying to watch them play, bro. Even if Lonzo ain't playing.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I did not see the game tonight. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I
fucked around. I watched it. I watched some of it.
I just love watching basketball, bro. So I just
like a few minutes left of the fourth. I said, fuck.
He said, "Where's Lonzo going to free agency?" I mean, Lonzo had a lot of teams. He just got to do his options right. I just want Lonzo to get paid, bro. That's it.
Well, I got Lonzo going to the New York Knicks just due to the bag.
You got to get rid of You got to get rid of Steven Adams' contract too.
I'm not just saying that.
Bro, Pels fans, bro. Why don't we talk about Steven Adams more? Like, why is it always Bledsoe, bro? What about Steven? Steven's been bad this season too, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Isn't he the second highest paid player?
And I want to say another thing about the Knicks. Whatever you do in New York is bigger than what you would do anywhere else. Right. I just want to point that out there. If Lonzo playing the way he playing right now in New York, it's gonna be big news. You see Emmanuel quickly. You look at even let's take it back a few years. Jeremy Lin. Whatever you do in New York is magnified.
It's gonna be good.
Whatever you do. It's bigger than what you would do if you was in Atlanta. It's bigger than what you would do in Charlotte.
I want to see.
I want to point something out. When it was a situation with Zion, they said when Zion did not go to the Knicks when the draft lottery came up, when they had him going to the Pelicans, that he lost about $50 million just from not going to the Knicks.
That's true though.
If Zion was in New York City, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just think if Zion was in New York City.
He'd be making a lot of money.
but look what Julius Randle is doing. Let him keep playing like this. I think he got a shoe deal probably already, but he will get one.
He said, I'm trying to see playoffs. Hey, run it back. I'm trying to see playoffs though too. But man, like Stan, bro, this guy has.
It ain't gonna happen. We
gotta be honest, bro. Stan might be is a top 3 worst coach in the league right now, bro.
It's up. It's close. You got a point there, buddy.
You gotta have Stan, but I won't have Stan as number 1. I took Stan out my number 1 because man, there's worse coaches, bro. Luke Walton's
there. LeVar called him on the carpet though, man.
Yeah.
LeVar put it out there. It was like, how you got this dude running, got your point guard as a 3-and-D guy, and then you got your 2 scorers running like they point guards. That made no sense.
He said John Morant. Hey, John Morant's pretty good, man. Okay. He said he can't shoot, so nah, I'm crying. He said Lonzo pumping gas at McDonald's. Hey, T, why you always gotta hate, bro?
Oh, he back on now?
Low key.
Well, we definitely need Zoe in the garden. That's a fact.
Yeah, Zoe need to go to the garden.
The whole thing with that though, Flight.
What's up?
I want him to go to the Knicks too. But bro, if he go out there and he don't get to the groove early.
I'm trying to. It could go.
They gonna
in New York is bigger. So if you go out there and play it's gonna be big shit.
If his first game is terrible, he's gonna be trending, bro.
And then the problem is with the Knicks, you got and it's crazy. You got the number 1 media guy. You know what his team is, right? Y'all know where I'm going. Stephen A. Smith. You know his team, and he's very and I get shout out to Stephen A. because even though he's whatever with the name, he's loyal. He's a diehard Knicks fan. Even though you got the Lakers ball in Miami was playing hard in the years, he's a Knicks fan. You have the number 1 media guy who basically run ESPN, fucking just going down your throat every night. Pause. You understand? Because this guy's gonna hold no prisoners with Lonzo. He already is calling Lonzo out before he even signed with the Knicks.
He's a Lonzo hater, bro.
He's ignoring all the stats, and you had a shout out Dave too. I seen your video when you was talking about Magic Johnson when he Magic Johnson pointed out that there is no point guard in the NBA with a higher IQ than Lonzo Ball. And
wait a minute.
Magic Johnson.
We gotta talk about that though, man.
Please.
And then you have Stephen A.
I don't know.
Stephen A.
To me, man, that's a little bit of cap, man. That's cap right there.
What you mean?
Bro,
you got Rondo.
Name them.
It's either Rondo or Lonzo.
What about Chris Paul though?
I'll say Rondo, CP3, then Lonzo, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And then you want to point out a Luka Doncic if you want to put, but Luka's like a combo.
I don't put Luka in there because he's a combo.
Yeah, there you go. But it's an argument if you don't.
It's an argument. Why motherfucker trying to make it seem like it's blasphemous?
Listen, Chris Paul.
So this is what I think he was talking about. I think he was talking about, yes, Lonzo's IQ was like legit, but I think he was more so speaking of the up and coming point guards right now in the league.
Yeah,
true.
Because when you look at CP3, I mean, yeah, he's kind of like at the tail end of his career now.
No, he got another 2 to 3 left, maybe 2 at this level, and then it's gonna be over.
When you watch him play, bro, him and Rondo, when they get in their groove, that thing is like, yo, they almost unstoppable, man. You see what Rondo did last year in the playoffs?
Yeah, that's what. Well, that's championship too.
But my problem,
but listen, if Lonzo could get his ass in the playoffs, now you talking about a different player because when you go to the playoffs, shit is different for you now. Now you you see it different.
Running back.
He still has never been in a playoff situation.
Running back. That's not the greatest PG of all time. I have him up there though, but that's not it, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, come on, Magic Johnson's an argument. He probably isn't. Did he play enough?
I'm a new nigga, man.
He didn't leave in his prime, so. But
yeah. And you still have Stephen A. trying to argue with him about shit like, bro, like this is Magic talking, nigga. Like,
yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, he was trying to like I said, that's gonna be a problem when Lonzo.
Nigga, Stephen A. be hating, bro. I don't got and it's crazy because Stephen A's from my sides, bro. He's from my side
because he's gonna be there just have a throwing a monkey wrench in the whole operation. Stephen A. Smith is gonna make it his business to make Lonzo Ball life a living hell.
Stephen A's really like
if he doesn't perform, if he's playing decent, he gonna just point out every loss is gonna be Lonzo's fault. It's gonna be whatever, So it is what it is.
Oh, bro.
Let me, Joe Dave.
Yeah.
You said Magic Johnson is not like the best point guard ever?
Yeah, definitely not.
Who you got over him?
I got Steph, bro. I'll keep it a buck.
Oh no. You said Steph?
Yep.
We're talking about Showtime, bro.
You're talking about a point guard, man. Steph is a fucking shooting guard that's 6-something. That's why he playing the position. You understand? You feel me? Steph is a fucking scorer. Like Allen Iverson.
Man, y'all gotta understand, bro.
He's not a point guard.
Hey, y'all gotta understand, bro.
You probably don't remember Iverson. How about Kyrie Irving,
bro?
Huh? You say you think that? Okay, I ain't gonna. I just disagree.
Grew up watching Magic, right? Y'all grew up watching Magic, right?
I didn't grow up watching Magic, but I grew up as a historian of the game. What I grew up in, hold on, let me point out something. I'm gonna let you continue, Dave. When I grew up, when I was younger than you, the media wasn't popping like this, like these iPhones I remember the BlackBerry era, but I was coming up before the BlackBerry. Time out. I'm talking about the computer era, Dave. When I was in elementary school, I was a historian with my friend. I used to go to NBA.com. I had to print out the fucking shit, the stat sheets. Nothing about this, Dave. My man, you know what I'm talking about. Hold on, Dave. Let me give you some game. You know? So I had to come. We was printing this shit out, son. You know? I was studying the stat sheet. I used to look at Magic. I used to see LeBron. You feel me? I'm gonna be real with you. LeBron James is the greatest player I ever seen. If you want to talk about a point guard, I think LeBron could do everything. You feel me? LeBron James and I was a kid arguing with older heads talking about LeBron is better than Michael Jordan, and they used to shit on me about it. I still believe to this day that LeBron better than Michael when he wants to be, but Because LeBron, I think LeBron is a fucking passive dude. I haven't seen LeBron play with aggression since Game 1 of the NBA Finals when he was in with the JR game. That's the last time I seen LeBron James with a killer fucking instinct. I'm talking about take all prisoners. You feel me? But he don't play like that every night, and that's why you could say Michael Jordan is the greatest player. But if LeBron James played just killer instinct, he would be the greatest player in the history of the fucking game, but he doesn't do that. You understand? So that's why I ain't gonna trip with you, Dave, because when you talking about Steph, but I completely disagree. I had an argument.
You gotta understand, bro.
I had an argument when I was talking about LeBron and Michael, but continue. Pardon me.
Like you gotta understand, the niggas in 11th grade, so it's like I ain't really.
You in 11th grade?
Yeah, man.
Shout out my man Dave, though, man. For Dave, next up, man, on his YouTube show. Remember I said that. Shout out Dave, man. Dave know what he's talking about, man.
Boy, they younger as ever, eh?
Huh?
You make me feel old as hell. I'm 26. I'm 28. Pardon. I'm about to say I'm 26. I'm 28. I just turned 28. You know, so you making me feel like I'm old. Motherfuckers be looking at me like I'm young. I'm like the youngest nigga at my job. They look at me like I'm still a little nigga. You know, so
I'm 38.
You make me feel like I'm an old ass man.
Both of y'all making me feel old.
But Dave, I want to tell you something. You need to start watching some history. You need to study Allen Iverson. You need to study these players that you missed.
I watch AI.
You know what I mean? Because you missed Iverson.
I watch AI a lot, man. But
I know you didn't. I'm talking about AI when he was with the Sixers. I ain't talking about.
Yeah, I watched the 2001 finals, bro. I watched.
I'm talking about the Pistons.
Game 1 through 5.
Even the Nuggets, a little bit of the Nuggets too. Carmelo Anthony, old school Melo. You don't know about Melo. I'm talking about when he was with the Nuggets.
The Denver.
When he was with the Knicks too. Oh Lord, Melo was torching LeBron. LaMelo used to shit on LeBron James, and nobody gonna point that out. LeBron had to go and team up with all those motherfuckers and win the championship. But Melo was on his ass. Melo was on his ass. Pause. You feel me?
Like Melo, bro. Niggas can't compare Melo to LeBron. Like, come on.
Nah, I'm not comparing Melo to LeBron. I'm just saying Carmelo used to shit on LeBron James. I'm trying to
have good games. I mean, Melo's one of the best offensive players of all time. I mean, of course, offensive.
Yeah, Carmelo Anthony is one of the greatest players of all time. And also offensive. If you want to point that out there, I'm not saying he's the great. He's one of the greatest. And Carmelo Anthony is one of the 50 greatest players to ever touch the fucking. Listen, just look it up. Carmelo Anthony is damn near. What is he going in the top 10 scoring of all time? Carmelo damn near 10, 12 time All-Star. I don't have to fuck. I gotta look it out. Part of it. I might be off, but I'm talking 3 Olympic gold medals. A national championship as a freshman in Syracuse. You understand? As a fucking I'm talking about when college basketball was college basketball.
Yeah, when it was good.
Carmelo Anthony is top 50 of all time, guaranteed.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that I gotta really see what Melo.
You got to do your homework.
Look,
I'm talking about when Melo was
honest, bro. I watched Melo.
Do your homework.
I watched Melo in his prime, man. His prime was them years with the Knicks.
Do your homework. Even with the Nuggets, do your homework. He better than Scottie Pippen. I'm gonna tell you what. If Michael would have had LeBron, pardon me, Carmelo Anthony is better than Scottie Pippen to me. But what I'm gonna say is this: Carmelo never really had the team that that some of these players had, y'all. You understand?
I think that's his own fault, though, man.
Huh?
I think that's his own fault. He should have teamed up with LeBron, man.
Listen, man. You feel me? Listen, man.
Out of town, bro. When Jeremy Lin was helping.
Like I said, Jeremy Lin wasn't the answer. You feel me? It was Jeremy Lin would have flamed out. You know,
bro, all niggas be telling me that shit, but that shit is capped.
Yeah, Jeremy Lin wasn't the answer.
Lin and Melo could have made it work, bro. Melo run him out of town. It's like Melo just wanted to be the guy his whole career. Bro.
Yeah, well, Carmelo, like I said, I'm just saying, Steph Curry is top 50 of all time as well. I'm just not shitting on you. I'm just saying he ain't fucking with Magic Johnson. But I'm just saying.
Bro.
Yeah, man. Johnson.
And even another thing, Allen Iverson took a fucking team to the finals by himself. You understand?
Yeah,
Nobody.
man.
I'm talking about when he ain't have no fucking second option. There was no Clay with him. You understand? And the NBA was the NBA. You was hand checking. Motherfuckers was getting put to the fucking ground. Niggas was getting their backs was fucked up. I'm talking about this was the NBA. Allen Iverson went to the Lakers. Hold on, T. Hold on, y'all. Give me the floor for a second. Allen Iverson went to the Lakers. Time out. Do your homework. He was in the Lakers was undefeated in the fucking play. Hear me out, Dave. Especially you, Dave. I'm talking about Shaq, Kobe, Robert Horry, Tyronn Lue, all of them. Phil Jackson, the great Phil. You understand? Back to back, they just won a chip. Allen, it was undefeated, yo. AI went in that motherfucker, and mind you, the Sixers had nobody. I'm talking about nobody. You understand? No. They had Dikembe Mutombo. You understand? So he went in there and took him out in game one, went pound for pound with Kobe Bryant and Shaq. I'm talking about he was taking it to the fucking rim on Shaq. He was shitting on those motherfuckers, man. You understand? AI, I'm talking about, yo, man, I ain't never seen nothing like that before, Dave. And it was something. As a kid, I was watching that shit. I'm telling you, that shit stuck with me. I'll go back and watch that shit, and it gives me fucking chills watching what AI did. So I'm just putting that out there. A lot of people, that shit was crazy, man. The NBA was different, man. Nowadays, the NBA.
No.
Go ahead, T. I'm part of me, man. You was trying to talk.
No, this is what amazes me, though. I don't think that Allen Iverson gets as much respect as he deserves.
No, they talking about Kyrie Irving and shit. That's disrespectful.
This dude cut Michael Jordan up.
Thank you. You give Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and them getting them guns out there. Get the fuck out! Come on, man, stop it. AI, mind you, AI went through Vince Carter. I'm talking about VC up in Toronto. He went up against Ray Allen and Red. My man, you don't know about this, Dave. My man, Michael Red was a fucking problem. You don't know these people, Dave.
I know them. I know Michael Red. Michael Red's a lefty.
Yeah, he was on the USA team when they won gold with LeBron, Kobe, and all of them. That's how Michael Red was a fucking problem. AI beat all of those dudes. You understand? And then went up to in LA and took out the Lakers in game one. And in game two, it is what it is. They just was overmatched.
And lost the next 5, bro.
They got swept. Yeah, they lost the next 4. But I mean, listen, that was a spectacular performance, and I doubt any of these players. You look at a Steph Curry right now, right? The man had the media had to light a fire under his ass just for him to start stepping his game up, to play like a fucking all-star. You understand? When he really didn't have nobody. You understand? AI was in that situation when people was getting hacked. You understand? What's his name? Kyrie Irving. He didn't want to stay in Cleveland when he had Kevin Love and all those other weapons and all that, even though he knew LeBron was gonna leave. Then Kyrie goes to Boston. They don't do shit, and then they go to work. You understand? It's just a fucking mess.
You know who Kyrie Irving is, Dave?
What?
Who? Kyrie Irving is a poor man's Allen Iverson.
Thank you. He's a poor. I tell you what, Kyrie Irving has better handles than Allen Iverson. I don't know. No, Kyrie got the best handles probably of all time. I'm gonna put that out there. Kyrie got better handles than Iverson, and that's the only thing.
No, I don't know about that. Man.
Kyrie had better handles. I'm gonna say Kyrie.
Poor man's AI. Kyrie's better than AI, bro.
No, see, I'm at the end of the line.
Kyrie has not carried the whole team to the finals, bro. Kyrie has not carried the whole team to the final. To the playoffs.
He ain't even carried them to the second round or even a first round victory. So I don't want to hear shit about Kyrie Irving being compared to the great Allen Iverson. You understand? I'm talking about the great. You understand? You got to do your homework, Dave. You understand?
Bro, that's the thing, though, bro. I don't be saying this if I haven't seen AI play. I've seen him in his prime.
I know.
I don't think he's better than Kyrie. You think Kyrie is better than Allen Iverson, bro? Both of them in their prime?
Nah. Hell no.
Dave.
Not Steph. Hey, AI ain't better than Steph, but But Kyrie, I mean,
yo, they had. I need to look at these teams that Iverson went through. Vince Carter and them niggas. They had a team up there in Toronto. You feel me? Yo, VC was. I'm talking about VC.
Is that what they had T-Mac, right?
Yo, you don't understand. You don't understand. These dudes be having trouble with Memphis.
You feel me? T-Mac, right?
Having trouble with low people like the Milwaukee Bucks. You understand? I mean, come on, man. Stop it, man.
Wasn't Vince Carter up there with T-Mac at the time when he was up in Toronto?
Yo, I don't know if T-Mac was on. I think T-Mac was in Orlando. But but they had a squad up there in Toronto. I think that, but Milwaukee was the team. Was that team was running shit in the East at that time. I'm surprised Milwaukee never went to the finals. But they went to competition. I don't know who they played in the first round, but they played some tough teams when they went to the play when they played. And AI was single-handedly dismantling them by himself. You understand? They had no other option, Dave. They didn't have another guy. Okay, I'm gonna relieve some pressure off you, AI. They had a team full of defenders. You understand? Yeah. You know, he didn't have nobody. He didn't have a CJ McCollum.
Okay, you had the number one defense in the league. You had Eric Snow, Aaron McKee. Come on.
Yeah, it was no okay. Damn, you got CJ here. CJ, bail me out tonight. You put up 40. You know I'm gonna kick it out to Clay. Or I got KD down here in the post. I'm just gonna rack up the next 4 or 5 championships so they can say I'm the greatest of all time. Get the fuck out of here. You feel me? There wasn't there. You know, I don't want to hear anything about Kyrie. Kyrie gonna end up with mad chips too. I'm gonna point that out there. The Nets gonna rack up about 2 or 3 of them things. You feel me? But it's gonna be asterisks all over it. You understand? All over it. Because they all had to team up, and this is ridiculous. And they didn't go to the Knicks, and nobody's gonna give a fuck about the Nets. And that's the sad part. Because when the Knicks get Lonzo Ball, they're gonna take over New York City. And I'm gonna point that out right now. When the Knicks get Lonzo Ball, they're gonna be a bigger story than the fucking Brooklyn Nets, and that's gonna be very sad.
Hey man, if the Knicks get Lonzo, man,
they're gonna take over New York City. They're gonna be a box office attraction, even times 10. Especially with them going to the playoffs, and they're gonna have a good outing, and they might get somebody else, and they mind you, and the Knicks got all of these assets, so they can fuck around, get Lonzo, trade for Bradley Beal, do whatever in free agency. Now you see what I'm talking about now. Now this shit is starting to make sense. You understand? You got RJ, you got some. They could go trade for Bradley Beal, y'all. You know, the Knicks could easily get Lonzo, trade for Bradley Beal on draft night, sign another free agent, get another max. You understand? Have money to go get sign Julius Randle and all of that other shit. The Knicks, I'm telling y'all, that's how much assets the Knicks got. The Knicks can turn
they gotta use them
around if they want to. They just gotta make the right decisions.
They gotta use it, bro. They can't just hold on to all them assets and like, what do you do with all that stuff?
Thank you. Yeah, they got money and they got a lot of assets and draft picks. It's freaky. The Knicks can go up a deal right now if they wanted to, but they play.
That makes you wonder. You're like, what are they doing over there, bro? They got all.
I think they stockpiling assets. I don't know who they could. What if fucking What if Antetokounmpo they fuck around losing the first round this year? They flame out. I don't see that happening, but I'm just saying they're not gonna win the chip, so it's gonna be turmoil in Milwaukee.
Zion's not going to the Grizzlies, bro. No way in hell.
Well, there's still some time before they even think about Zion. He got about another 5 more years before Zion is even a factor. The Knicks, they need to make moves like this year, next year. So I'm just saying that seems more realistic. I can see the Knicks doing.
No, but Zion is going to leave the Pelicans, though.
Yeah. Sure. Because the Knicks got the draft capital for the next disgruntled superstar when it's time to make the deal. they could get it. They could get somebody. I don't know who it is. Who's going to be the next? The one I see. What's his face? Bradley Beal. Who else is could be next on the mark? Karl Anthony Towns. You understand? The Knicks got. I think that's what's happening with the Knicks. You know, you look at a cat. These people are going. They're going to become available. You understand? And the Knicks all the assets to make it happen. They could go get Karl. See, when Karl Anthony Towns will request a trade this summer, because I could see that happening, then that's when it's going to go down. The Knicks got the pieces for it to go down. You understand? Bradley Beal. It's going to happen eventually because the Wizards ain't doing shit. So, you understand? So it go crazy. I like Karl Anthony Towns with Julius Randle and Lonzo. You feel me? And having another and having more having fucking space to get another max player because the Knicks ain't 60 million this summer, y'all. 60. They could give Lonzo 20 million and have 40 ready for the superstar. So that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna get Lonzo, trade for somebody, and hold that max slot. You understand? Remember, I said that with the Knicks. The Knicks, we gonna do something, but it's contingent on the playoffs. The Knicks gotta have a strong outing in the playoffs. They cannot miss the playoffs because that's major. The Knicks got a lot of smoke around them. They cannot miss the playoffs. They gotta make the playoffs.
What, they the 5th seed right now?
I think so, but they not too. It's not too much separating the 5th from all the way down to whatever. You understand? So you fuck up a game or two, you're out of here. You understand? So you got to pile up some wins. But shout out to the Knicks, man. I like what's going on. I like what's happening. The Knicks, I was disgusted they didn't trade the assets for Lonzo, but I understand what's happening with the Knicks, and that's what's the plan for people that what the fuck are the Knicks doing? They waiting for the fish. They waiting for the fish. They should have. They probably could have gone line, but you don't know what Griffin was doing, and hopefully that comes to the light with some of the shit that Griffin was asking for. You understand? Yeah, so
listen, why would you give up all that when you can just buy Lonzo?
That's what the Knicks are thinking. But hopefully Lonzo put that into consideration. Like, man, fuck y'all. Y'all could have signed me, you know. But hopefully that don't happen. But it is what it is, man. You know, the Knicks got pieces. Could you imagine Lonzo quickly, Obi Toppin, Kevin Knox, Frank? Now that's what happened with Carmelo Anthony. I hate to keep going back, but if people don't remember, that was a trade that fucked the Knicks because it really just put pressure on Amari and him. You understand? If they would have kept. They had Raymond Felton. He came back, and you seen when he came back, it was like the second best team in the East. So they had Raymond Felton. You had Danilo Gallinari. Gallo was a problem. You understand? You had what's my man's name? Fuck, I forgot his name. He was a problem. Yeah, I don't know if somebody can help me out. It was another dude that he had traded for. Damn, I forgot his name. He was a problem. He went to the Nuggets. It was another dude. That dude was a problem, y'all.
He went to the Nuggets?
Yeah, it was in that trade for the
Wilson Chandler.
Nah, who? Yeah, Wilson Chandler. Appreciate you, Dave. You know what you're talking about. That's why I fuck with you, Dave. I know you know basketball. I just disagree with the Curry situation. You know, you feel me? But yeah, Wilson Chandler, and they had my man, the center. And he was young. Damn. He went to the Cavaliers too and won the championship.
I remember Iman Shumpert's rookie.
Yeah, so they had pieces. If they would have just waited for Melo in free agency, you would have added Melo to all of that. And that's what you needed to combat against a Miami Heat. See, going up against Brooklyn, you need firepower. Or if you ain't got a bunch of all-stars, you need firepower. You understand? Like, look at Portland. Portland, they don't have a 3 mega all-stars. Even CJ ain't even an all-star, but he is a fucking all-star, but he's never made it. But we all know CJ is an all-star. But McCollum is an all-star, even though he never made it.
He underrated.
He is an all-star. He's a go-to scorer. He's a clutch player. You understand? They got a lot of firepower in Portland. They don't have a super team or nothing. They just got firepower out the ass. Paul, you got him. You got CJ. You got Melo. You got the center. You got Collins. You got motherfucking them dudes coming off the bench. They just traded for what's the name out there in Toronto. He's no joke. Norman Powell. The firepower is crazy over there in Portland. So they're gonna have a team to have a shootout with a Lakers or a Clippers. They can't match them star for star, but they got firepower out the ass, especially with Damian Lillard spearheading the offense. I look at it, and I think that's what's going on with Dallas too. They just add a lot of firepower, and that's what they need a lot of pieces in the East. We got need because it's not just Brooklyn. You got Miami. They could fuck around and get LaMarcus Aldridge. Now you got
Jimmy Butler, Oladipo, Aldridge, and all of the firepower they got with Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. You need pieces. You understand, to be up in that upper echelon with the East right now, because that's what the East got. They just got to have a lot of firepower, and I like what the Knicks is doing if they can add these stars to the mix of these guys. You understand?
I feel like,
I
the Trailblazers, man. I feel like the Trailblazers is still missing something though, because they losing games that they should not be losing still.
Yeah, facts. The Trailblazers, but they chuck up a lot of shots. So that's a video for another day. But the Pelicans, the Blazers, they just like I was saying. Me and Dave was talking about my man out there in Chicago. The shooter they got, they just chuck so many shots. You understand? So when you chuck, I forgot his name, Kobe White. When they chuck so much, game shooting from half court. You understand? So it looks good when it drops, but I've seen Damian Lillard shoot those shots and they bricking too, and it looks fucking ridiculous. You understand? You got CJ and you got CJ doing the same thing, and when they missed them, it looks scary. And I didn't notice that until last season because I was watching the Blazers since they got Melo. You understand? Ever since they got Melo, I've been watching Portland, and I started realizing this team take a lot of bad shots, but sometimes they make them, and it looks really good. But I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all. It's getting late, man. We gotta definitely get back on this, man. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me. Y'all need to go rock with my man Dave James. He working hard. He might put some shit out tonight. He's dropping some shit tomorrow. You feel me? It is what it is. Shout out my man T Sam. It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me.
All right.
Y'all at it.